In the year 2157, the blue jewel of the solar system, known as Earth, cast its gaze upon the fourth planet within the Sol system, Mars, with a mix of wonder and ambition. A historic chapter unfolded as the Nexus, the organization that controls Earth's galactic strategy, launched the expedition ship Reliant, a marvel of human engineering destined for the rusty red orb in the night sky. Captain Olivia Rodriguez, a seasoned leader with a vision of unity, commanded a diverse crew of scientists, diplomats, and specialists, fully prepared for whatever they might encounter. The journey to Mars was a spectacle of human achievement, a testament to the unyielding spirit that propelled humanity into the cosmos. As the Reliant sliced through the void of space, the anticipation among the crew mirrored the excitement on Earth. The mission was clear: establish diplomatic relations with the native Martians, initiate discussions on trade, collaboration, and politics, and forge a path towards a harmonious coexistence between Earth and Mars. The transition from the cold vacuum of space to the warmth of Mars's ionosphere was met with a collective breath held. Captain Rodriguez addressed her con officer with excitement. "Lieutenant Jacobs, please put us in a standard orbit around Mars." The expedition team marveled at the vast landscapes from orbit. The crimson dust of the planet's surface could be seen even from space. It really was a solar marvel, and this was the first time a lot of the crew had even seen Mars, so the excitement was boundless. However, the momentary awe gave way to tension as a huge, ominous shadow eclipsed the Reliant's personal space. Out of what seemed like nowhere emerged the flagship of the Martian Navy, a colossal dreadnought called the Voxor, bristling with unknown weaponry and adorned with a flag bearing the emblem of Mars, a red planet encircled by an ancient arcane script. Panic spread through the Reliant as the Martian flagship unleashed an unprovoked attack with their disruptor banks, tearing through the weak shields of the Reliant. Captain Rodriguez barked her orders. "Stay calm, everyone. We'll get through this," in desperate attempts to evade the onslaught, which was proving futile against the advanced Martian technology. The Reliant, battered and bruised, became ensnared in the grip of an unbreakable tractor beam. A celestial lasso, if you will, pulling the human ship towards the Martian flagship. The atmosphere inside the Reliant shifted from anticipation to eerie terror as the realization set in. They were at the mercy of an unknown adversary. Officer Javon asked, "Hey, but how are we going to break free? They've got us good and proper." Other crew members tried to calm her, but honestly, they were as scared as she was. Just then, tunnel clamps were heard suctioning to the side of the ship, and laser drills were carving hatches into the hull. The Martians were coming, and they were coming in force. Then it happened. The Reliant was boarded by Martian soldiers. The crew of the Reliant found themselves captives within their own ship. Martian officers, clad in sleek, metallic armor with large, scary Polaron rifles, herded the humans like cattle. Their disdain for Earthlings evident in their piercing red eyes. The Martian Navy, feared throughout the solar system, had revealed its might. But the crew was left to wonder, why were they targeted, and what awaited them beyond the veil of the Martian flagship interior? As the Martian soldiers herded the expedition team into cramped holding cells, Captain Rodriguez tried to maintain an air of authority despite the palpable fear that gripped the crew. "We'll get through this and take back the Reliant, but we need a plan." The cells, dimly lit and sterile, became the crucible where the fate of the Reliant's crew would be forged. Through the transparent walls, the crew glimpsed the vastness of space, a cruel reminder of their isolation. Days turned to weeks as the Reliant, now a silent spectre tethered to the Martian dreadnought, hurtled through the cosmos. But where were they being taken? The crew, confined to their cells, speculated about the mysterious force behind the Martian Navy's aggression. Whispers of ancient Martian animosities and galactic conspiracies filled the air, weaving a tapestry of paranoia among the prisoners. It was on the barren moon of Phobos, a desolate outpost on the outskirts of Mars, that the expedition team's descent into the abyss truly began. The penal colony, known to the Martians as Destros Nueva, hidden beneath the moon's scarred surface, became the ominous stage where the crew would face horrors beyond imagination. Led through dingy, badly lit corridors, the crew emerged into a cavernous prison complex surrounded by oppressive darkness. The prison cells, arrayed like a honeycomb, housed some of the solar system's most despised alien criminals. Strange and terrifying alien species, each with a tale of atrocities that echoed through the void of space, locked eyes with the new arrivals. The air was thick with tension, a volatile mix of hostility and desperation. Captain Rodriguez thought to herself, "Good grief! What is this place and how are we going to escape?" Warden Zarian, a towering figure with a face adorned with the markings of Martian hierarchy, welcomed the humans with a malevolent grin. His eyes bore into Captain Rodriguez, a silent promise of suffering yet to come. The crew, now stripped of their dignity, were confined to their cells. Their only companions? The haunting echoes of Phobos' desolation. The penal colony's atmosphere was rife with the stench of despair, and the expedition team became pawns in a sadistic game orchestrated by the Martian warden. Interrogations unfolded in harshly lit chambers, the Martian officers seeking information on Earth's military capabilities and technological advancements. The crew's diplomats, faced with psychological warfare, endured mind-altering treatments designed to break their will. The scientists bore the brunt of the Martians' insatiable curiosity, strapped to cold, metal tables in sterile chambers. They became unwilling subjects of grotesque medical experiments. Martian physicians, their faces obscured by sterile masks, probed and dissected human anatomy with a cold detachment that sent shivers down the spines of those unlucky enough to experience their experimentation. Captain Rodriguez, a beacon of resilience, bore witness to her crew's suffering. The specialists, known for their adaptability, faced physical and mental tortures that blurred the line between nightmare and what was real. The Martian experiments delved into the fusion of human and Martian genetic material, leading to the creation of abominable hybrids. In darkened labs, scientists played gods, combining alien and human DNA in macabre rituals that defied the laws of nature. The crew, now trapped in a nightmare of biological aberrations, struggled to maintain their sanity. Over their time locked in the prison, their cells were opened and forced attacks were commonplace by mutilated creatures native to Phobos, which added a layer of visceral horror to the crew's ordeal. Twisted monstrosities, born of Martian meddling, roamed the prison's corridors, hungering for the flesh of the unfortunate prisoners. Each day became a desperate struggle for survival as the expedition team fought not only against their captors, but also the nightmarish creations spawned by Martian hubris. Ensign Donovan Smith, unfortunately, met his gruesome end. when one of the attacks went too far as a hybrid monster ripped his arm off cleanly. He screamed in agony, and after a couple of minutes of excruciating pain, the monster proceeded to maul him to death. It was horrendous to watch, and the captain screamed, "You'll regret that. Do you really think Earth will be okay with you murdering one of their own? Watch your back, Martians. Your end is coming soon." With this terror-filled nightmare occurring, Earth had been made aware of the situation, deliberating on what their plan of action should be. The Reapers, Earth's somewhat rogue, elite special ops team, with high-tech armored suits that provided increased strength and agility, remained oblivious to the plight of the Reliant's crew. Far beyond the Martian frontier, their clandestine missions unfolded in the shadows, their existence known only to a select few within the Nexus. Commander Marcus Kane, a stoic leader with a haunted past, prepared his team for missions that pushed the boundaries of human capability. Whilst the Reliant crew were held captive, the Reapers intercepted a desperate call for help. The automated distress signal from the Reliant, intercepted by a vigilant outpost named Savik Station on the edge of Earth's territorial boundary, brought the Reapers into the fold, and a rescue operation was born. The Reapers, armed with the knowledge of Martian aggression and the horrors unfolding on Phobos, were dispatched on a daring mission that would bring them face to face with the enemy. It was time to show Mars what the Reapers were capable of. The rescue mission was perilous, with the Reapers carefully infiltrating Martian territory with a precision that bordered on the supernatural. As they carefully snuck through the treacherous corridors of the Martian penal colony, the Reapers showcased a ballet of lethal precision. The darkened halls echoed with the staccato rhythm of silenced gunfire as the Reapers dispatched Martian soldiers with ruthless efficiency by full-on ground assault and by sniper headshots. Commander Marcus Kane, a tactical genius with a steely gaze, led the charge with an air of calculated determination. The Martian soldiers, caught off guard by the sudden intrusion, fought with a fervor born of desperation. Martian plasma rifles unleashing sizzling energy bolts that danced through the air, leaving trails of ionized particles in their wake. Yet, the Reapers move like shadows, their movements a blur as they seamlessly navigated through the chaos. The clashing of opposing forces reverberated through the prison complex. The metallic clang of combat sounded like a symphony of defiance against the desolation of Phobos. The Reapers, masters of close-quarters combat, engaged in hand-to-hand skirmishes. Their combat blades, known as crochards, flashing with deadly precision. Martian soldiers clad in advanced armor found themselves outmatched by the sheer skill and ferocity of Earth's elite operatives. As the rescue unfolded, Captain Rodriguez and her crew, haggard and disorientated, were led through the labyrinth of corridors by the Reapers. Martian alarms blared, signaling a breach in the prison's security, but the Reapers pressed on with unwavering determination, firing back at the Martians as and when needed. The expedition team, caught in the wake of the Reapers' swift maneuvers, bore witness to a display of human skill and militaristic ability that eclipsed the horrors they had endured. The Martian warden, Zarian, a calculating figure who had reveled in the suffering of the human captives, confronted the Reapers in a final stand. The encounter unfolded in the heart of the prison complex, a dark chamber where shadows danced with the flickering light of malfunctioning fixtures. Commander Marcus Kane, his face obscured by the visage of a black matte helmet, met the Martian warden with a steely gaze. The air crackled with tension as the two leaders, representatives of their respective worlds, faced off in a deadly duel. Zarian, armed with a Martian energy blade, lunged at Kane with a speed that defied the laws of physics. The ensuing battle was a ballet of deadly grace, with Kane countering each of Zarian's strikes with calculated accuracy. The Martian Warden, fueled by a fervor that bordered on fanaticism, sought to defend his honor and the perceived sanctity of Mars. However, the Reapers, guided by an unspoken code, subdued rather than eradicated their adversaries. Kane disarmed Zarian with a swift, devastating move, the Martian's energy blade clattering to the cold floor. In an unexpected twist, the Reapers spared the fallen Warden, leaving him incapacitated with a Polaron gunshot to the leg. But he was alive. It was a message, a testament to the Reapers' ability to strike with lethal force, yet show mercy when the situation required it. With Zarian neutralized, the Reapers led the expedition team through the remaining obstacles, their escape route marked by the subdued groans of incapacitated Martian soldiers. As the crew reached the Reliant, the once pristine ship, now a silent witness to the cosmic turmoil, the crew faced the harsh reality of what they had left behind on Phobos, with the Reapers returning to their cloaked stealth warship. The return journey to Earth was a somber odyssey. The Reliant, battered but operational, traversed the void of space with the burden of Martian atrocities etched into its hull. The rescued crew, now under the vigilant watch of the Reapers tracking them with their warship cloaked, underwent a process of physical and psychological rehabilitation. Nightmares persisted, a haunting reminder of the horrors they had endured on the moon of Phobos. Upon their return, Captain Rodriguez and her crew stood before the Nexus Council to provide a detailed account of the Martian Navy's aggression, the atrocities on Phobos, and the role of the mysterious Reapers in their rescue. The Council, a gathering of Earth's most influential leaders, listened with a mix of horror and intrigue. The breakdown in communication between Earth and Mars deepened the rift between the two worlds. Accusations and blame were hurled across the cosmic expanse, each side pointing fingers at the other for the catastrophic events on Phobos. The once promising alliance between Earth and Mars crumbled, replaced by a brewing storm of mistrust and fear. Diplomacy, a fragile beacon of hope in the vastness of space, faltered in the face of interplanetary betrayal. The Reapers, their clandestine existence revealed in the wake of Phobos, became a symbol of Earth's preparedness for the unknown threats that lurked beyond the stars. In the shadows of this unfolding cosmic drama, whispers of a clandestine Martian alliance with extraterrestrial forces grew louder. Rumors of ancient cosmic pacts and secret agendas fueled the imaginations of those seeking explanations for the inexplicable horrors unleashed on Phobos. The line between truth and conspiracy blurred as the solar system hurtled towards the precipice of war. As the Reapers, bearing witness to the horrors of Phobos and the breakdown of interplanetary relations, made it a mission to initiate a spying program against Mars, observing their every move and continuing their vigil on the edges of Earth's territories, as the solar system held its breath. The once united vision of interplanetary cooperation now seemed like a distant dream, lost in the vastness of space. The echoes of Phobos reverberated through the cosmos, a haunting reminder of the fragility of peace in the unknown expanse beyond Earth, even under the cloak of perceived friendship. Earth continued its day-to-day existence, conscious about Mars's next move. but also ensuring their defenses were primed and ready to go, just in case Mars, or any other galactic foe, made any ill-informed tactical moves against Earth. The Nexus were curious about what move the Reapers will make, as they seem to have gone somewhat rogue and are not following orders anymore, meaning they have become a risk to Earth's security. So, to find out Earth's next steps, keep watching Chronicles of Ghoul for new adventures involving the Nexus. Hey everyone, good to speak with you as we look back at our newest video, Mars Attacks, the Phobos Conundrum. If you enjoy stories like this one, please like this video to help YouTube know how much you dig our sci-fi horror content. Subscribe to the channel if you think we're deserving, and if you want to stay notified, please hit the bell for all notifications. Remember, if you have some amazing sci-fi short stories that you'd like to be read out by me on the channel, send them to my email, which you'll find in this video's description, including how you wish to be credited, and I'll get around to reading them as soon as possible. Thanks again, and I'll catch you all very soon.